Hello my beard growing friends. So today we're going to talk about the top 5 beard grooming tips that I've got, and it's not just going to be the boring ones like use beard oil, brush regularly. It's going to be some stuff that I've learned while growing this beard that I'm going to share with you. If you're new to this channel, please remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification because I'm going to share with you everything I've learned from growing this beard and all the tips and tricks and insider things that no one else will tell you. Also, go check out Beard Growing Pro because I have got tons of articles and so much information and research that I've done, crammed it into one website, and I hope that it's as valuable as I want it to be for you. Go check it out. All right, let's look at these 5 things and let's start with the basics. Okay, so my first tip is the boring stuff, right? Which is just get the fundamentals absolutely right. So before you start trying to improve your beard in a range of different ways, you know, it can be tempting to be like, I'm gonna try this beard oil, I'm gonna try this routine, I'm gonna try a beard straightener, I'm gonna try this new product that I've never heard before, but people say it's awesome. Just get the fundamentals down, like the fundamentals of everything. Just, you know, probably get you, I reckon, about 80% of the way to an awesome beard. And what the fundamentals are, I guess, are kind of like 3 areas, which is washing. So making sure you use an awesome beard shampoo or beard soap that is specially formulated for a beard. You have to go with a proper beard shampoo or soap because it's formulated for your face. So there's the first one. The second bit really is about like products. So using products like beard oil, beard butter, beard balm, beard wax, beard conditioners. Like these products exist mainly to make profit for big companies, but also they just work. Like I think I've talked about in other videos, like the thing is that I was a skeptic for all of these products before I started using them. And when I started using them, you know, sensibly, first of all, I found out really they're not that expensive. But secondly, you use very little of these products really, that they last a whole bunch of time. And sort of like the last thing is, once I found a product that I liked, I just kind of made my own version of it. Like I've got my own beard oil, I make my own beard wax, like beard balm, and I've also made my own beard butter in the past. But my primary like DIY stuff is beard oil and beard balm / wax, and that's what keeps this in shape throughout the day. So yeah, like and I guess the third thing now that I should talk about is the trimming and maintenance. So if you're unsure about what your beard looks like, you know, or what it should look like, or if you want to change the style, like go and speak to a professional barber, someone that does beards regularly, and just tell them what you want. Take in photos and get them to do the first cut. So I've had 2 professional cuts of this beard in about 2.5 to nearly 3 years. And what I do is I go along and I say, hey, you know, like these are the aspects of my beard that I do and don't like. Trim it in here. I watch what they do and then I try to emulate that at home. Go check out my recommended products and tools page on beardgrowingpro.com. It's one of the first links at the top because there I sort of show you everything that I use to keep the beard looking as good as I can keep it. And I do most of it myself. Like it doesn't have to be an expensive thing. I trim it, I do the mustache and I do the lines, I do the shape, but sometimes you just need professional help. So the third thing is go get that professional trim when you need it. Take mental notes of the things they do and try to emulate it at home. And if you really F it up, you can just like wait a couple months and try again. So yeah, look, those are the 3 fundamental things that you should absolutely just focus on. Get those down, get those to a point where you like them, and then you can sort of improve from there. But until those fundamentals are done, you're going to waste your time doing the extra products. You know, no product or process or new maintenance thing or new gadget is going to fix like a problem that will just, that is caused by bad fundamental beard care. My second tip is all about heat. Now, the one thing that I found is that early on, to tame my beard, I was using heat. Like I would just use a blow dryer on high, I'd blow it, I'd burn my neck, and oh God, I was like so harsh on this face and this hair on my face that it just dried it out, something chronic. And so now I use like a medium heat and I just go gently over the top. You know, I don't try to force it to do something that it shouldn't be doing. You know, you can use beard straighteners, and I'm going to review a beard straightener soon on this channel. But beard straighteners can be a useful tool when used properly. You know, do you really want a straight beard? Go check out my other video that I just did, like, should you straighten a beard? Because for some people, and arguably for most people, you don't need a straight beard. Simple blow drying, simple kind of like a gentle teasing into position followed up by a good trim and good product is the way to control a beard. If you're finding that you need to like forcefully heat your beard into shape, look to trim it, look at products. Like that's going to cause you to have a better beard than just forcing it with heat. Even though it works, it'll end up hurting your beard in the long run. You can dry it out and it's not good for breakages. You may end up with like a thinner looking beard. So yeah, if you find you're doing that, don't. Okay, the third thing that I want to talk about is the fact that some days are better than others. And it doesn't matter how hard I try on those bad beard days, I just struggle a lot. And so today is a relatively good beard day. I like it. I put in beard oil, I put in some beard balm, I've, you know, blow dried it relatively gently, and it seems to be in shape and it's together and it doesn't look too thin, it's dense and thick and all the things I like about it. But some days it could be humidity, it could be that I've just washed it, it could be that I've been too harsh with the blow dryer, but my beard just puffs out. Like these sides are so curly, I've got really curly hair here, and some days I just have to accept that no matter how much product I throw at it, it's just going to be a little bit rubbish that day. And you know, most of the days it sort of sits somewhere in the middle where I'm happy with it. Some days I'm like, wow, your beard is looking awesome today, Mirror Andy. And some days it's like, you know what, whatever. And I found that having a few nude beard days actually helps me understand what my beard does anyway. I went camping recently and it was a great reason to just not use any products, you know, other than, you know, brushing it out in the morning. And it kind of recalibrated what I expect of my beard, because left alone, it's actually quite bushy, it flares out. But that's okay, that's like my natural beard. And so, you know, I'm not too harsh on myself then when it's looking a little bit fluffy, because I realize what it does look like when it's completely left alone. So yeah, some days will be better than others, and don't be too forceful if it's just not doing. Just accept it, move on, and I promise you in a couple days' time, it's probably gonna look much better. Okay, my fourth tip is all about important events. Now, when I go to an important event, I like to have my beard looking its best. Now, that involves actually a little bit of planning. I don't wash, condition, or harshly treat my hair on the day of the event. I actually do that about 1 or 2 days before I want my beard to look awesome. And that is because I have found that when I wash, condition, blow dry, like do all of the things to my hair, it never looks its best. It always takes like 2 or 3 days after I have washed it to actually kind of settle in, have a little bit of oil, like, you know, absorbed oil over a couple of days. And then, you know, after the event, maybe a day later, I'll re-wash it. But it's not like I thought it would be, which is if I've got a good event, I'll look after my beard the best on that day. I actually find for my beard that if I look after it really well, like I do all of the fundamentals, I trim it up well 2 days before, and then I just do the basics, you know, beard oil, probably don't only use beard butter, no beard wax, maybe a bit of conditioner for the 2 days leading up. On on that like important event day, oh, the beard's shining. It's just like awesome and I love it. So yeah, there's a grooming tip for you that if you're looking to have your beard look its best for an event, don't do it the morning or the evening of the event. If it's an evening event, do it 2 days before, and I think your beard will probably look a little bit better. Okay, the fifth and maybe the most important grooming tip is that products can only do so much. And that is something that I had to learn just by trialing things and going, oh, just trim it. That's going to solve that problem. So like here, as my beard's getting longer, here is taking like right on the ends and at the jaw, like it's just taking a bit more time to control, I guess, to get it sitting the way I want it, nice and symmetrical, and trimming and like physical cutting and styling of the hair will get you most of the way to the beard that you want, right? It's not products. Products probably do the last 15 to 20% of the styling, but most of it is going to come down to you having a barber that you trust or developing the skills so you can do it yourself. Now, I do this beard all by myself. I've done 2 trims in the entire 2 years that I've had this beard, and overall I'm very happy with it. If I have an important event, I'll probably get someone to tidy it up and tell the barber not to take off any length, but just, you know, look at it from angles that I can't look at it. For example, this back line here, I just can't do as well as a barber. And my friend Arnold, whenever I do this back line, he's like, oh man, your beard's looking sweet. And it is, because he's looking at it at an angle that I cannot look at my beard, which is this bit back here. So yeah, trimming will get your beard probably 80% of the way to how you want it to look, and the products is a little bit more on top, and then probably 1% of how it looks is just luck for the day. Like, is it humid? Did I sleep on my beard weird? Is it just not sort of behaving today? So those are the things that actually make a difference if you're looking to have an awesomely groomed beard. Tackle massive issues in that order, and I can assure you your beard will look great. There we have it. There are my 5 beard grooming tips. Let me know in the comments which ones you would add to that list, and also go check out beardgrowingpro.com because I have a ton of information and probably nearly any beard issue you've got. Go into the search bar and I have almost certainly answered it, and I continue to answer questions about beards on that site. I write about, at the moment, it's about 4 or 5 articles a week, and I just love it. I love sharing my information and research with you. So happy beard growing, and I shall see you in the next video.